Hello and welcome to day 17 of Healing from Unavailable Love with Marina. Yesterday we explored why somebody's distance can make you feel disposable. Today we're talking about boundaries and the guilt that can follow them. Why can you say yes while screaming inside, yet saying no makes you feel like a terrible person? Guilt can be useful when you have genuinely caused harm, but feeling guilty does not prove that your boundary is wrong. Sometimes guilt appears because choosing yourself breaks one old rule: everybody else must come before you. Why does saying no feel cruel when saying yes is destroying you? You agree to another chance, another favor, another evening waiting for them. Your mouth says yes, while your entire body says no. Then you finally set a limit, and guilt arrives immediately. You worry that you were cold, selfish, or unreasonable. You were allowed to suffer quietly, but the moment your suffering affects somebody else's access to you, you begin questioning yourself. What do you believe saying no reveals about the kind of person you are? The boundary may not frighten you as much as the expression on their face after you set it. Your partner became quiet, your friend withdraws, your manager sounds disappointed. Immediately you wonder, did I say it wrong? Am I overreacting? Have I created this problem in my head? You sense punishment, then question whether it is really happening. So you soften the boundary, over explain, or withdraw it completely. This disappointment feels like evidence that rejection is coming. What are you afraid somebody's disappointment will eventually make them do to you? They need me can make every boundary feel like abandonment. They are struggling, they have nobody else, they depend on your support. You tell yourself this is not the right time to step back, but there is always another crisis. Their needs remain urgent while yours remain negotiable. Compassion does not require unlimited access to you and your resources. You can care about somebody's pain without becoming responsible for preventing every uncomfortable feeling they experience. If you stopped rescuing them, what are you afraid would happen? And why have you made yourself responsible for preventing it? If setting a workplace boundary makes you feel guilty, the job may have taught you that exhaustion is loyalty. You stop answering messages after work, take the leave you are entitled to, refuse another unpaid responsibility. Then you worry about your manager, deadlines, or co-workers. You carry the guilt of an organization that failed to hire, train, or prepare enough people. Your workplace's inability to function without your sacrifice is not proof that your boundary is unfair. Why does protecting your health feels less responsible than protecting a workplace that continually exhausts you? Do you become the bad friend the moment you stop being endlessly available? You reply later, decline a plan, refuse to carry another crisis. Your friend becomes distant and you immediately blame yourself. Maybe the friendship is genuinely one sided. Maybe an old fear is making their reaction feel even bigger. So you give again because overgiving feels safer than never knowing whether you are selfish or being used. If a friendship only feels secure when you have no boundaries, what exactly is keeping that friendship together? Guilt is information, but it is not always evidence of wrongdoing. Healthy guilt may say, I caused harm and I need to repair it. Learned guilt may say, somebody is unhappy with my boundary, so I must remove it to make them comfortable. In my work, I do not try to silence guilt. I listen to what it is protecting you from. Is it protecting your values or an old belief that you must sacrifice yourself to remain loved, safe? One focused conversation usually is enough to separate genuine responsibility from the fear of being rejected for having limits. Did you violate your values or did you simply disappoint somebody who expected continued access to you? Today, I invite you to notice if guilt appears after setting a boundary. Please ask yourself, did I cause harm that needs repairing? Or am I experiencing discomfort because choosing myself is unfamiliar? A boundary is not a punishment. It does not control what somebody else must do. It communicates what you will and will not continue participating in. Someone else's disappointment does not automatically make your boundary wrong. Imagine how you and your life would change if you and your well being became the priority.